Hi everyone, welcome to MJS Coaching Football. Thanks for watching my channel. Coach Sullivan here as defensive coordinator, and I hope that your season was as good as ours was in 2021. In this presentation, I want to talk to you about in our 3-4, what we call a jailbreak concept, and this specific one is called sword bob delay. Okay, so subscribers, this is a variation of sword bob. Non-subscribers, you'll have to push that button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the key terms over here on the left, help you better understand how we're able to execute sword bob. Included in that is what a jailbreak concept is, how we arrive at it, and the real key, how we make it so that the only defender that's part of both sides, right, zero technique knows how we're able to make it so he's never in conflict. Okay, it's a lot simpler than you might think. And then, of course, I will diagram it for you, teaching you the nuances, especially what's meant by the delay. Okay? So the first key term is the front itself. Excuse me, it's what we call 58 up. It's the foundation of our pressure package, our simulated pressure package. So again, non-subscribers, it's in our third down pass situation pressure package playlist. Wah! So as you can see, right, we cover all 5 offensive linemen. We keep everybody in their normal stances. That includes the inside linebackers, so their inside foot is up. Okay, and so that's going to be key when we get to the bob delay, as you will see. Okay, so then the second thing is what our blitz call, designation call, what side it's on. Lucky Ringo. This is a Ringo, and it's automatic because, let me start with, they line up left to right. That's it. Boom, done. Really simplifies things for a lot of players, Okay, but it also simplifies your ability to mix and match schemes, all right, concepts, because you're left and right. And so since the backer's on the left, that means bob delay's on the left, we're going to execute the sword on the right. So for us, and this dovetails in with the jailbreak concept itself and how we make the nose right, okay? For us, it's going to be a Ringo. The sword's going to be on the right. That's the Ringo. And the bob delay, is on the left. So before I explain how we keep the nose out of conflict, what a jailbreak concept is, number 3, we combine a prisoner game, which is a 4-man pass rush game. So again, non-subscribers, you have to go to my prisoner game playlist. And then we combine it with a plug. So non-subscribers, you'd have to go to my plug family playlist. And the way we make the nose right, okay, when we combine a prisoner game and a plug, is the nose executes. So we always say the nose goes with the first call. So the nose executes what he would do in a sword. And so he knows Ringo, he's got to go right. So see how this all ties together? Okay. And then it's up to me to package another plug that doesn't put the nose in conflict, right? Doesn't make the nose wrong. That's my job. It's not the nose's job, right? So that's how we do it. Nose goes with the first call. Okay, so the significance of that lucky Ringo affects the nose as well as the other 2 defenders, but in this case, in particular, the nose. And then we're able to easily execute the bob delay on the left. Okay, so now the sword game, the nose and the mic, okay, are both penetrators. This is a 2-penetrator game, the sword. All right, so in a prisoner game, as well as all of our games, payload and pistol. So again, non-subscribers, you got to just push the button. When it says first, that means you're on a penetrator. So I'll get into that when I start diagramming. When it says second, it means you're on a loop in the read. You loop butt side of the penetrator, and then we give you a specific blocker to read. Okay, and again, I will go through that with you when I get to the diagram. The stud, going seconds to loop and read. Okay? Over here, the end is just going to speed rush C-gap, which is what he does on bob delay. And then the backer is going to execute the bob delay. So here's the little tweak. This is what's meant by the delay. Okay? When he's up, which he is here, and we want him to delay it, It's very simple. It's the same term and technique we use all the time. We say punch out, shuffle, shuffle, punch out, shuffle, shuffle. Okay? Which means the punch out, he's going to push off that inside up foot. Boom, that's the punch out, and then he's going to shuffle, shuffle, looking outside. See, what we usually get, the impact we have on protection by covering all five in this third down or pass situation, right, is we normally see man protection. The only other thing we've ever seen, is full slide, running back on the edge. Either way, it's a win for us, okay? So by punching out, shuffle, shuffle, we're hoping the guard thinks that he's into pass coverage, and if so, then when the backer plugs B gap, he'll be unblocked. But even if he keeps his eyes on the backer, punch out, shuffle, shuffle, that's two shuffles, shuffle, shuffle, literally, okay? And then push off the back foot, plug B gap. That's the delay, okay? Speed rush C gap, get outside cage. Okay, so now let's get to the sword side. And then I'll bring in ultimately with the stud, what happens if the guard decides he's impatient, gets his eyes off the backer. Okay, so it'll be a win. If he does that, the backer will be unblocked. Keeps his eyes on the backer, as you'll see, the stud will be unblocked. So first, right, the nose. The term we use is stab. That means get vertical, penetrate the gap. Now, hard. We always give tangible landmarks. Stab a gap through the inside near of the guard. And get vertical, right? We're trying to get these pass blockers on different levels. It really does open up rush lanes. The Mike does the same thing. Through the near edge of the tackle. Only the Mike has to then work for outside cage. You got to make sure you always get cage on both sides in case the quarterback tries to escape. Okay? So now we get to the all-important loop and read, right? The stud. He's going to take one step, right? Because we know the tackle is going to set, and because he's going to block, he thinks he's going to man protect, block the stud, right? So I'm going to do him in a dashed line so it's easier to read and follow. His read is the center. So he's going to loop butt side of his two penetrators, the Mike and the nose, and he's going to read the center. So what's likely, right? Center's man on the nose. The center is going to be following the nose, right? So that means he's facing the stud. So the stud will go butt side into the opposite A gap. If for some reason the center didn't do that, well, now the nose is going to be unblocked, right? So it's more likely than not the center is going to go with the nose. So now, right, if the guard keeps his eyes on the backer, the stud's going to be unblocked. Because what will happen, a running back stays in for protection, one of the penetrators is going to get picked up by the back. Back can't pick up everybody, right? If the guard takes his eyes off the backer and blocks here, then the backer's unblocked. So see, the guard can't be right. And that, to us, that's a beautiful part of this, right? The simplicity of the jailbreak concept, right? Prisoner game plug, stop the prison break. Hence, that's how I arrive at the name Jailbreak, okay? So as I said at the beginning, thank you for watching MJS Coaching Football. I really appreciate it. To subscribers and non-subscribers alike, please, any questions, reach out to me at coachmjsullivan@gmail.com because I would love to talk football with you.